him or anybody else comes to talk to IA. They refuse to let us
I
in
already
and
called
say
him,
we
never
can
mind.
only file with IA 24 hours. I'm just saying, like, this is what we do is people, they want to talk to IA, and anybody who talks to IA is not allowed in the building.
Yeah, see?
That sounds like the blue line in full effect.
See, like if they see me walk up with you here now, like they're just gonna let me right in once.
You can stay outside. You're not welcome in.
Came over here to get our stolen phones, man. That's a judge right there, I guess. I don't know. Somebody. Can I talk to IA, please?
Okay.
Weapons, got nice pepper spray in your pockets or
backpack.
backpack.
Do that when
Can you open
No,
it
like,
for me?
yeah.
Convenient.
Can I open it in there?
Can't call him. Oh wait, that's because.
Why? Because he's with us. What are you talking about?
He must not care at this point.
All right, look it.
I think they might suggest that there's secret evidence not stolen.
Oh fuck! Let's take that shit. Yeah.
What is that?
What?
They always have
Can you
a legal
open that?
term for the illegal.
Okay. Your other
Can we
pocket?
talk about how instead of getting rid of Mantis, we just rename them. Instead of correcting
See what
all bad stuff
Look at, hey,
with child
what I tell you?
protective search.
See, look it. But it's cool though. But you could do that out there. I don't have nothing. It's not like I don't come in here every day. Here.
You to ask. Okay. Come on in.
You can let them know. Compost. Huh? I need to talk to somebody about getting my phone back, Compost.
Okay.
They took my phone, man. They won't give it back. They stole it the other day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know
Do you have a
that's.
case number?
But can you help me out with that?
I don't know. Do you have a case number?
I do. I do, but are you gonna? Well, you gonna help me out, Compost, first?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. So,
I don't know who I'm talking to. Who are you? What are we doing?
oh, you don't remember me, Compost? Of course you do.
Who are you?
Oh, here we go. All right, let me see. Oh, wait. Should I be talking to you? Because last time I talked to you, you were kind of on the jackal side of things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You weren't being completely forthright with me.
All right. So are you gonna?
Are you handling any of my other cases? Just so I know? Like any of my other?
Are you going to identify yourself? Who are you, so I can know who I'm talking to? Or no?
Oh, no.
You're not willing to identify yourself.
Yeah. But, like, yeah.
So who are you?
But what does that matter, though? I'm asking you if you'd be able to help me out.
If we're gonna play these games, I'm gonna go to my office. I'll be back when you're willing to talk to me.
Well, then I'm not here to talk to you then. Okay. If you're not wanting to talk to anybody, then I don't need to talk to you. You're dismissed. I need to talk to somebody at an IA so I can get my phone. Please.
Have a seat now.
Thank you. Gumbo's trying to talk to me right now, but he's not. He plays too many head games. He's a jackal. Oh, look at. Can you help me out there, boss? Hey, could you help me? Can you help?
Not to me.
Can I ask you for something?
As much as this hurts you.
Can I ask you for something? Can you find out like what's going on with our phones? Like we'd like to get our phones back.
With what?
With our cell phones. They took our cell phones the other day and they never brought them back
I'm
out.
not in a position to ask that question. I'm not an attorney that can research that for you. And you might want to ask OPS, or you might want to ask police officer. You might want to, who's in charge of the case, or even a prosecutor. How about a prosecutor?
Well, we shouldn't have to go to that. You know what I mean? We should be able just to have our stuff. Like this guy, This guy, I gave my phone to him. He wasn't even arrested, and then they told him. Then they gave him a charge and then arrested him and took his phones and then unarrested him.
Is it the city
You
prosecutor's
don't want
office?
to talk to me. What makes you think they want to talk to me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And then when they do, they want to
How
talk
you
smack.
treat me, everybody else thinks they can treat me the same way. If you don't want to listen to me, that tells them they don't have to listen to me.
I'm standing here, I'm looking at you, and how does that mean I don't want to listen to you?
Well, you told
Standing,
me,
I'm
like,
looking at you.
so you want to talk?
Well, can you help? Can you help us get us our phones?
Have a seat.
Can you do that?
You
You
have,
have effectively ended that, so.
Hey, can you pull some kind of
you're
string?
still working for government, right?
Is that
If you
a?
don't want to talk to, if you don't want to deal with me, don't work in government. McDonald's is always hiring people who don't want to be
But is there some way that you can't help us get our phones back?
in government.
That's what it's about. I just want to get our phones.
I've already answered the question.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you're
You keep
talking.
asking and asking, and you're waiting for.
No, no, no.
what
That's
you
what.
wait for.
No, that's what
I'm
I'm.
trying to answer the question.
All right. Some kind of way you don't like, because I don't have the weight. I don't have no weight. I don't have no weight.
I explained what my position is. I made suggestions. It's up to you to follow up or not.
Oh, with that, yeah. But like,
That's
as
all
far
I
as
can
this,
do.
like, but you, who do I talk to where they can release our stuff?
They'll come out and talk to you.
All right. So they'll be the ones.
Have a seat.
Okay, because that's what it's about. I just want to get our phones back, you know.
You've told me that a lot.
But like,
Responded a lot.
So can you investigate why our phones were stolen and
Yeah.
why they're not being given back?
see, nobody gives us an answer.
And
That's
why
what
they're
it is.
being searched without a warrant?
But they said that this dude's coming back right now. They sent Campos out right now, though. Campos, they sent him out right now. He was shady with me last time. He was japping me. You know, he likes to go in circles with me. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
like that's all they do is it's like this.
They want you to give up all your social security number and everything before they tell you no. There's nothing they can do for you. I don't get it. But they use that as a front, but that's cool because I don't like talking to those kind of cats. So if you don't know what's going on or whatever, me and Anthony's phones got stolen from us. It's funny though, because Anthony wasn't even arrested, and I gave my phone to Anthony. Why would I give my phone to?
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Anthony.
Hello.
Hi, how can I help?
I still haven't received my stolen.
Can I talk to
phone
you, sir?
back, and the sergeant who's in
I'm gonna talk to you right
here. Releasing it from evidence doesn't answer his
So I tried
phone.
talking to this guy, and he just goes in circles, and I don't understand why.
Let me just kind of get up to speed. You guys were here yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. This is in reference to your cell phone? Mm-hmm. Okay. You talked to Sergeant yesterday, Sergeant Peterson?
I don't know who I talked to.
That's who you talked to. Yeah, I'll just tell you
Did he
that.
have gang tattoos all over his arm right here?
No, that's Sergeant Hearn. He's the big guy, right?
Yeah, see, because they never, like, it's always a different person.
Well, there's a few of us in the office.
All right, cool.
So
Glad to hear that.
Sergeant Peterson is the one who I know talked to you yesterday. This is in reference to your cell phone. You want to get it back, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So I got, from what I was told, and I'm just kind of on the sideline to this, they're doing something in reference to phone. I think they're getting a warrant for whatever.
Well, it's already been 2 days though, so we're not gonna leave until we get it though. That's the thing, is because you guys can't just take somebody's stuff and not give them back, and not even
They can take stuff as evidence, and then
evidence to what crime? Was there damage, or was there somebody who was hurt?
were you arrested as a result of this?
Huh?
Were you arrested?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, well then it's evidence of your arrest for whatever reason.
For whatever reason,
See, we don't debate.
there was
with
no
you.
reason.
We don't debate with you.
Yeah, but you guys just steal people's stuff. I want my stuff back.
We don't debate.
All right, so everybody that hears this right here, you see these cats? They're trying to take our stuff, and they're trying to say that we cannot have it back.
So what I'm
And they've already had it for 2 days already. 2 days. If you can't find a warrant in 2 days, then if you can't find a warrant in 2 days, then I want my stuff back. We're gonna go ahead and chill right here. So go ahead and do whatever
all
you
day
can.
till 5. They
Oh,
close at 5.
Oh, but we'll be bright and early in the morning. I can guarantee you, I will.
That's fine.
I will.
And has
Quick.
done that to him.
So this is
as
basically
well.
about your phone, right?
This is both. Look at this guy wasn't even arrested, and I gave my phone to this dude right here. And then they said when they see me pass my phone to him, then they gave him a charge, and then they arrested, or then they gave him a charge, threw him in handcuffs, took his phones, took my phone, and then released him and took his phones.
You gonna let me talk?
What's there to say? What's there to say?
All you're doing is talking about letting me talk.
All right, well, can you help me get my
To
phone back?
respect you, right? I'm showing you respect, you show me respect.
I want my phones back, but you don't understand that.
So if you don't
Let me
respect
take
me,
your
that's-
phone for about 10 hours, bro, and just take it and see how you feel about that,
I see
right?
where this conversation goes.
You know, and don't expect me to feel some other side of way. You're supposed to relate to that, right? You don't have training to relate to people.
This has nothing to do
I
with
was talking
relating
to somebody about, getting you guys training,
cell
for,
phone, right? We're talking about.
huh? Yeah, yeah.
That's
The
what we're
one that I don't
talking
have.
about.
Look at that.
You don't want to hear an explanation when it comes to your cell phone?
Well, no, I don't care about your explanation. It has all my numbers on there. I can't even call
So
nobody.
you don't care about my explanation?
Huh? Are you? Does it involve bringing my cell phone here today, or trying to figure out how we can get it out today? Does it involve
That's
that?
not
If it
my
doesn't
call.
involve that, you can shake the spot. Then I ain't got nothing to say to you. You're dismissed. Bye.
Why is it that
This dude's a jackal and this dude's a snake too. Can I talk to somebody to get that out? Where are we at right here, man?
file a complaint against them?
Yeah, that's right. I want to file some complaints too. Are they closed?
Well,
Can I get some complaints, please? Can I get some complaints, please?
The form for the,
This is ridiculous, man. So if I can't ask you any questions, then who do I ask?
policy to refuse a citizen and to
Hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. What's your name and badge number
So
again?
Sergeant Erdman,
place a complaint.
badge number 28219.
So if I can't ask you, who do I ask? I just want to get my phones back. You know, it's got all my numbers on there. My mom, my dad. Nobody has my
Talking to
numbers.
me again, or I'm confused.
Am I looking at you verbalizing words towards your fucking face?
Oh, you want to be disrespectful? That's fine.
God. You didn't hear me projecting voice to you, looking at you straight in the eye when I was talking to you? You see through me or what? Or you don't see me at all?
You help in a reasonable manner.
Yeah.
I don't like to
Can't even see me when I'm talking right to your face.
Interrupting us, right?
All right, so
So why don't you listen to us for a little bit instead of constantly interrupting us? Right? I'm trying to explain to your friend here where things are at, but he does not want to hear it.
well, tell me this.
You haven't told me shit.
So tell me this: how can you make sure Sergeant Gutierrez is in communication with me about my phone? Because that's not happening, and that's not happening with him. So the person you're telling us we got to talk to get our phone back refuses to communicate with us. That's not a professional standard concern. When
criminal investigation needs to take its course. Right. Once that takes its course, we
No,
don't dictate.
no, not with my property. That's my property.
why are we investigating whether your officers acted illegally?
So you guys could just stop somebody and take somebody's property is what you're saying, right? And then you can make up a law, you can make up something on this dude and then take his property and then let him go? And then still keep his property?
So this is the part where you keep interrupting me, right? And don't let
Well,
me
this
talk.
is the part where you keep trying to fiddle around getting me my phone.
Process.
I want my phone.
What about Hatch going through?
I ain't trying to hear nothing else besides that. Can you make a call or something?
That would have to be.
Can you make a call or
So
something?
why don't we have some?
All right, I want to find this little bandit who stole my phone. Where's
All right.
Where's Hatch at?
Put some cops in handcuffs and have them get the right to be in their process.
All right, then, hey, then I want to talk to you about filing a complaint on this guy Hatch then.
Well,
I was robbed.
how do I?
Hey, no, I want to,
You guys.
I want you to hear it because you guys don't read that.
You have your, are you going to be
Listen to this
are
guy.
you going to identify yourself, sir?
You care? See, look at this guy. All he wants to do is just play games. Why do you want to try and play games with me? You know what I mean?
You're
You
not
watched
gonna
too much
identify
Hannibal as
yourself?
a kid or what? You think you have some kind? Can I tell you? Oh, just, who do I got to talk to, man?
Okay, sir.
Somebody that actually cares. Hey, well, not you, Campos, for sure.
You don't want to identify yourself? Have a good day.
Huh?
We're done, guys. We're done with them, so.
Well, if you're done, take off your badge and your gun.
Yeah, exactly. You're fired, dude. You're definitely fired, and you're fired, dude.
We're done.
Well,
Fired.
if you're done, take off your
Fired.
badge and your gun
What
and
are you
go
gonna do,
work
hit him?
at
Are you gonna hit him?
McDonald's. If
Show us
you're
how you
done,
get down,
take
huh?
off your badge and your gun and go work at McDonald's. If you're done, take off your badge and your
you're
gun
fine.
and go work at McDonald's.
You're fine. Truth ain't gonna fucking make you
If you're
bleed.
done, take off your badge and your gun, go work
Where's
at
the first 23
go work for
All right.
McDonald's because
You're
there's no
fired.
justice without us.
Damn it, man. Is it cool to take somebody's stuff? If I did that, I'd be I'd be getting arrested. You know what I mean? I can't be doing that. You can't just take somebody's stuff and not give it back.
IA can't have the sergeant involved with communicating when we can get our feels that is an issue for the,
I need somebody to tell me why. I don't need somebody to tell me why. I know what happened. There was no reason to take our phones. There was no reason to give this dude a fake charge and then take all his phones just to take his phones.
get a hold of us and stay in communication with us about our phone. Simple request. I've been arrested.
I've been arrested too for nothing, twice.
What are they gonna do? Well, what they always say is that you want TPD to arrest, to release something, go talk to TPD. You can't tell them what to do. Nobody can tell TPD what to do. Probably while
Hell
they're
no.
running amok.
Every time they arrest me, they put hands on me. And I'll say that in front of all you guys too. The IA care? No, because I already talked to both of them and they tried to switch it around on me like it was me. And I'm like, come on, man. I don't go outside.
Tell me this, can you have Sergeant Gutierrez stay in communication with me about my phone? Because Sergeant Gutierrez, can you have him stay in communications with, huh? I have no idea, they won't give me that information. Can you go ask? You know who Sergeant Gutierrez?
Would I be able to talk to you? Would you have a seat over here and be able to talk to me?
Sergeant Gutierrez?
Because honestly, like you're the only one that will talk. You know what I mean?
I don't know if they're gonna give me this person, and they just
Is there any way
If you're serious about submitting that to me in writing, I look forward
to get some training and education in? Yes, definitely.
Then give it to me.
Definitely. You know what I mean? Because it's a whole different story, but like I've already had my hand.
Seriously, I've heard you.
All right. Well,
So where does Sergeant Gutierrez work? So.
Hey, what's going on,
if
the
I
bus?
wasn't arrested on the west side, why is the west side?
nothing, just over here trying to get the thing, and they just refuse. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Yeah, it's the same shit. They came out here and they needed, like, one of them was that Campos dude, and I told him, like, you're definitely not the dude I need to talk to right now. You know what I mean? And then the other dude, I mean, I thought he was gonna be pretty cool, but then he turned out to be weird, you know? Just starts asking the wrong questions. You could tell a tyrant when you hear one, you know what I mean? Yeah, sure. Just us two. Yeah, so look this dude up. Look this guy up right here.
Give me just a minute.
Magnus. Look that dude up. Huh? All right, yeah, because they're just pussyfooting around us, dude. They're not even getting to the point. They're just trying to play some song and dance, dude. I'm not here to hear that stuff. I'm here to pick up my phone. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm here to collect my phone. They're acting like they're not trying to give it at all. They're just the same thing. No dates, no nothing, nothing. Just like, oh, we got it. It's under investigation. We're trying to get a restraining order on it, or whatever, a warrant on it, or whatever. And I'm like, listen, man, it's already been 2 days. If you could have got a warrant, you would have got a warrant. So just leave it alone. I was like, is there anything broken? You know what I mean? Was anybody bleeding? You know what I mean? Like, did somebody get assaulted? Like, what's going on? As far as I know, it's a trespass and a. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I was like, though, if that's the case, then they said, how am I gonna pass off my phone to Anthony because he's not in trouble? Because you just said he wasn't. And then all of a sudden I pass my phone off to Anthony, he's got a charge, and they take the phones and let him go and then take the phones again. Stupid. You know what I mean? Yeah, so.
On duty or off duty?
All right, yeah. So I Yeah, I am ready. Yeah. All right. So, how many IAs are usually here? How many do they keep on?
Depends on how many training, sick leave.
How many people altogether work in IA?
Yeah. Well,
How
because
many people do they got on payroll?
I've met a few of them, and I gotta say, out of the ones, say if I've met 10, I've met one that I'm thinking might be semi cool. If I knew his name, I'll let you know, because I'm all about the good ones. But man, but I have personal. I knew those guys already, so it's not good. It's not good because they're trying to say the same thing they said yesterday. I mean, how many times can you get force-fed shit, you know? Not very many times. Watch, I'll be right back, watch.
And I'm wondering how, if the majority of Tucson isn't white, why the majority of IA is white? Is it because the majority of TPD is white?
Everybody calling for the tow truck.
No, we don't know. Okay.
Hey guys, towing somebody,
No, there was some questions about it.
oh, okay.
How would you say the majority of TPD identifies their skin color?
I never heard this, and I bet you I could guess.
Well, I know the majority of IA is white. I know the majority of Tucson is not.
Oh, I thought it was blue. Oh, see, I was going off on some different thing then. Yeah. So check this out. There are people right here. Yeah, look this dude up right here though. See that right there? Look this dude up. Tell me what you think. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Should we order a pizza or what?
Yeah.
Can we speak to somebody? Are those the only two that are here? Those two are the only two that are here? Damn, we're in trouble, dude.
Well, then can I talk to the public information officer?
I don't have that information if you call them.
Yeah, somebody? We don't really want to talk.
I didn't have a
Want answers.
satisfying experience with IA. That I continue to have issues with being serviced.
Did you try talking to that? You tried talking to that other one, huh? Cornfield one?
So these are all the people that are in charge of releasing the phones. All of them work out of the West Side office.
Yeah. There was no damage. You know what I mean? Nobody was screaming for fucking the cops. They were screaming for the cops to leave them alone. I'll tell you that much.
Sergeant Gutierrez, his phone's still ringing. He's still not answering his phone. He's still not communicating.
Oh yeah, here you go.
with anybody.
Here, use this one right here too. Go ahead and blow that up right now. Blow that up right there. Go ahead. Call the people you need to call.
8 sergeants. How many sergeants back there?
8 sergeants? So what's under a sergeant? Nothing's under a sergeant? Is there any officers in IA too?
She's not there today.
There's only 1 officer in IA? And how many sergeants? 8 sergeants? And sounds like a lot of chiefs and no Indians, man. They all get big old sergeant pay raises? They do, huh? Big old lobster dinner at the end of the year for like 12 people and their family, probably. So, is there anybody that we could talk to then? So I need to talk to somebody. Yeah, because that's just not going to work for me. The lieutenant, yeah, could I speak to him, please? If you don't mind. Thank you, sir.
So I'm calling Lieutenant Turner right now. She's the.
What's your name, sir? Because you've
supervisor.
always been good to me. You've always been good to me. Huh? Trainer? Sergeant Trainer, man. And what's your number?
PR?
Yeah, your badge number?
28232.
Yeah. So he's always been a good dude with me too. And she's just always tolerated, but she's never done anything bad to me though. She's always tolerated me.
Hello, Lieutenant Turner. This is Anthony Potter. I'm calling because my phone was stolen by.
But there are some good people though, man. But I'll tell you right now, there's eight sergeants here. And one officer in IA.
Does not call people back. And
You know what I
because
mean?
of that, there's a communication breakdown.
And I swear there's only been one dude that I met. He's got a bald head. He seems pretty cool, but I don't know. Like, I mean, I haven't really dealt with him, but he's always like talked to me normal instead of talking through me or see that dude? If you guys were watching, that guy was like talking right at him, dude, and he just. Oh, easy? All right, thank you. I appreciate that, boss. Yeah, because I don't have no problems, man. I just want some answers. But I ain't trying to dance. No need to dance.
I left.
I should sit this
email
way.
For Lieutenant Turner.
Oops, sorry guys. Pretty new at this. It's hard to try and fight for your rights and be in focus at the same time. So you said a lieutenant. Oh, she's not up there. So what do you think, man? Hey, isn't that funny, dude? When they they said that you were good. Like, what about him? And he's like, no, he's Porter's good. He said, or something like that, huh?
Yeah.
No, that's when I passed you my phone because you're good. As soon as I passed you your phone, you're like, you know what? Wait, get him for.
Yeah, I'm right there filming, and all of a sudden, like Larry Cornburn, who's the security guard at Tucson City Court, had come running, jaywalking across the street, abandoning his post, grabbing me by the back of my hair, scraping my face, pulling me back
your face is
into
your face.
traffic.
See, he scratched him up. Pulled his hair with both hands from the back, too. Oh, God.
And so then, like, they handcuffed me, and that got me handcuffed and everything. And then later, Sergeant like they take you, and and then Officer Hatch tells Miranda to uncuff me and let me go because they don't have anything on me. That they were just securing me to secure this situation. And so Miranda takes the cuffs off me. Soon as he does, I say, hey, I want to press charges against that security guard who came up and yanked on my hair, knocking me to the ground. And Officer Hatch at that point says, you know what, put the cuffs back on Potter. We're charging him with obstruction. And so Miranda grabs my arms, put the cuffs on me, and tells me to get in the patrol car.
Tucson, Arizona. That's how they get down over here, huh?
Yeah, like this.
Hey, you know what's funny though is that security guard thought the police were gonna have his back, huh?
Yeah, and then like today I was over at Tucson City Court. I was talking to Christopher Hell. He was telling me that in his opinion, all of us don't know legally what we're doing, and we're all nuts.
Talk to them. Excuse me, sir. I don't know if you guys have any weight over here, but our phones were stolen the other day by an officer by the name of Hatch. And he stole our phones the other day, and he hasn't returned them. And he won't return them. Yeah, we've talked to everybody, but we've been going around in circles, and I was just wondering if there was anything that, any kind of weight that you had or some kind of pull or something.
No, we don't.
Because they just took them. They took them.
Get the case report?
They took them, and they said they're holding them as.
Did you get the case report?
Well, I'm sorry, they're closed. Everything's up. There's closed, right?
Get the case report first.
Yeah, because they if there's any weight, like
Or
if.
read it, and then call the appropriate Well, whoever the case is assigned to, I don't know.
All right, so thank you. Well, if you do see somebody that's going up, when you're going up there or whatever, that could be related to this or whatever, help out,
Well, that's no problem. I mean, that's the right process. I mean, if they're close, then you're gonna have to come on Monday, but you need to get the.
Well, yeah, well, I talked to IA, but they've been really unprofessional. Are their bosses? Who's their boss?
No, we're not there.
So they're just running wild? There's two surgeons running wild?
The Counter Narcotic Alliance, they get like all the taxpayer money, they do whatever they want, and then no oversight.
Those are, I guess they only got two sergeants. So those sergeants don't have a lieutenant or something on there? Oh, is that who I'm gonna talk to? All right, this guy might be a good guy, man. I never talked to this guy before. I know those other two are.
And so when I'm talking to Christopher Hell today.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah.
He says that, he ends up saying that everything that's going on, he's just the enforcer, that Judge Antonio Rojas is the guy who's actually been giving all the orders, saying that you're not allowed to document or photograph or bring any kind of spotlight on the judicial branch. So I'll try to
I'll look
get
at
all the information for.
the lieutenant. You're the lieutenant? Can I speak to you, sir? So the other day, can I get your name, sir? I've never met you before. Hi, how you doing?
Nice to meet you. This is Mr. Patrick Gonzalez. Okay.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you know my name,
I just
how
found
come you do that?
I just found that.
How come you do that?
I just found that.
That's what I'm saying.
Mr. Gonzalez, how can I-
All right. So, anyways, the other day, me and this guy right here, our phones were stolen by a guy named by a little bandit named Hatch.
And now it's being held hostage by Sergeant Gutierrez.
Okay, so here's what's
So
happening.
apparently this
Mr.
is
Potter,
a West Side issue.
Mr. Potter, can I explain real quick? I'll let you guys know what's going on. Okay, so did the officer, I'm assuming the officers charged you with a crime?
Only after I asked.
There was no-
Charges against someone.
Okay, you were.
So is it normal to charge someone with a crime if they want to file a complaint?
No, Mr. Potter.
Because it happened
Mr.
the other
Potter,
day,
you know what?
and they stole my
Mr.
phone.
Potter, Mr. Potter, let me talk real quick, okay? The officer felt he had probable cause to effect an arrest. The officer-
Which is like arresting a black guy in a white neighborhood,
Hey.
right? Still probable cause?
No, that's not probable cause, Mr. Potter.
Filming?
I find the accusation insulting. Let me finish, okay?
Well, in the
officer-
history of government, that was
Mr.
considered,
Potter,
that's what
Mr.
started probable
Potter,
cause.
I'm willing to have a conversation with you, but not make outrageous accusations, okay? Officer Hatch felt he had probable cause. He effected an arrest. Part of that arrest was the seizure of the phones. The phones are currently being held in.
Did you sign off on that?
Hold on. No, I did not. So what happened is, what's happening now is the case, they have to communicate with Tucson City Court, who typically has jurisdiction for the Tucson Police Department for misdemeanor cases.
So the
Well-
city of Tucson is claiming to be the victim.
Was there any damage?
Over the criminal case?
Let me finish. City Court will most likely waive its jurisdiction.
Even though the city of
Listen,
Tucson
Mr.
is
Potter.
claiming to be the
Mr.
victim.
Potter, listen to me.
I am listening, you're saying the city's the victim and is also going to be in charge
City
of
Court will
prosecuting the
waive,
case.
no.
Yeah.
You're not, no, you're cutting me off. City Court will probably waive its jurisdiction, which happens in these cases.
And
They
TPD's
won't.
the complainant and.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
they are. Yeah, they are.
It's not. So what'll happen is, then the.
All right,
the
so
case-
who
So
called
city
us out?
court.
Potter, let me finish. You were talking over me, you're not allowing me to.
Well, if
talk.
you want to finish, you could turn in your back.
Yeah, but see, here's the simple fact. Here's the simple fact. See all this little dancing around and stuff. Here's the simple fact that there was no damage done, and there was no violent crimes except for the violent crimes that your officers put on us. So they took our evidence, and then they refused to give us our evidence. You don't think we have a right to our evidence?
Your phones are currently being held in evidence for a criminal case. The
What kind of criminal case was it? Yeah, come on. I want to hear, like, did somebody go to the hospital? Did somebody go to the
What are
hospital?
we being accused of?
I would have to. go
Yeah,
through
was
the
there
history.
a penny in
Okay,
damage
can I get
anyway?
discovery?
There was no damage, there was no nothing.
Can I get this?
We were
covered?
taken,
You will eventually.
we were arrested because we were doing the same thing we're doing now.
Or the
You know?
next police chief retired?
We're arrested 'cause of the
or
same thing we're
before
doing
the
now.
end of the year,
So
or
what'll
before
happen is, Mr.
Thanksgiving?
Potter, I'm gonna finish what'll happen.
So what kind of
what'll happen-
evidence do you have?
What
Is what I want to
happens
know.
That they will determine if
For
they're going
real.
to search warrant to pull the data off the phone to
Well,
determine
how
if there's
long
evidence.
can they hold it
It's been 2 days, brother.
The case is either adjudicated, so either the charge.
No, that's not gonna
I've had
happen.
cases that
That's not gonna
where I was
happen.
found not guilty, that
What's up, big guy?
happened over 3
Just walking
years.
into
So
some
this is-
madness,
I can
huh?
Go up to 3 years without my phone.
Depends on how long the case.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
There's innocence until proven
Yeah,
guilty.
where's my evidence? I want my shit.
So tell me this, if they don't get a search warrant by the end of the business.
Look, this dude's
by,
smiling. He thinks this shit's funny.
Next week, are you gonna order them to automatically release
This dude
it
just don't
if
care.
they don't get a search warrant by mid
This dude
next
just don't
week?
care either.
Close the case.
There's no case. There's been no criminal charge. There's no
You
there's no
haven't given me
case.
Discovery, you haven't given.
Am I breaking the law right now, sir?
You haven't even told me what
No?
I'm being.
Okay, this is what I was arrested for. And because I was doing it and one of the cops acted stupid, they took my phone, and then whenever they said that he wasn't, when the cop just said he
Let him
wasn't,
talk.
when the cops
Let him
just,
talk.
yeah, when the cop said that this dude wasn't arrested, right here, I passed my phone off to him because he's not going to jail. As soon as I passed my phone off to him, they get him and they bring up all these stupid little charges that when at the end of this thing, they let him go and they took his phones for what? For nothing. What did this man do?
So.
Even
did
though
they-
cop said it himself.
So here's the question. Did they arrest me because I said I wanted to file a complaint against someone who assaulted me?
There's-
Or did they?
The assaults
arrest
have been
me
on him
because
and me.
He released his phones to
Crazy.
me, and they decided to give me Trump obstruction charge because they released me
Let's
and he
clean
released his property to me. Which one was it? Was it because I wanted to file a complaint against
All the
someone,
above.
or was it because he released his property to me? Which one reason was
Yeah,
it
'cause that's why
that
as soon
I
as
was
it's-
arrested? Because before that,
You charged with Mr. Potter?
before
Nothing.
that, I wasn't charged. Hatch told them
He
to
was,
release me.
it's not what he was charged with, it's what he was doing. He was recording the cop put his hands all over me.
What am I charged with? You tell me. I haven't been told what I've been
Given a
charged with.
citation.
This dude don't give a shit.
Were you given a citation?
I was given some kind of.
Yeah, but it don't matter. Did he break a law?
It was forced into my pocket.
You guys
My
run
pocket
around
was
giving
ripped
people
in the
citations and
process.
stupid shit all
Is
day. That
that
don't mean
normal To shove things into a person's pocket and cause their property to be ripped?
Yeah, you can't give somebody a charge to
Is
take
that
their
how you
property and go
serve
through their
someone?
stuff. You can't do that. From last thing I heard, that was illegal, bro. You know what I mean? And then to take the phone as evidence. That's stupid.
I can tell you right now.
And it is evidence of a crime in this.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody was assaulted except for me and my friend. And then the cops take it and don't even give him a charge and then put me in there for what? If there was a violence of me against somebody, then the cops would blow that shit up. Passive resistance. What the hell is
if you
that?
think about this,
What the hell is passive resistance?
I told these two that Sergeant Gutierrez, let me finish before you interrupt me. I
Yeah,
told
we want our
these
stuff
two
back. It's been stolen.
Officers, that Sergeant Gutierrez is who I've been told I got to negotiate to get my stolen phone back. I told them that Sergeant Gutierrez won't answer his
They
phone
don't give a fuck.
and won't call anybody back. And I asked them, told them that that wasn't very professional, and asked them if they would be willing to contact Sergeant Gutierrez or his lieutenant and ask them to please contact us back and stay in communication on our phones. These two officers said that that wasn't what they were here for. That's not part of their scope of practice. Really, if the sergeant in charge of communicating with me to get my phone back.
It's been 2 days, bro. It's been 2 days.
Takes sometimes a little longer than that.
Because nobody cares. They're looking at it. He's got a 5-page letter for nobody cares. That's why your cop's scared to death.
Well, since he has my phone, who's he gonna get a hold of?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then you guys laugh at us. Huh? I got your stupid little smirk on TV too.
Can we borrow your phone for 2 days, sir?
Yeah, exactly. Look at, see, he gets a smile on his face. He loves it. Look at him. He loves that shit. That's what I'm saying, man. Fuck you. You're dirty, dude.
You did it to him? This is a second time. Well, that's because you're gonna lose. Just give me back my stolen property.
No, there's no arguing, dude. You guys stole our stuff. We want it back. No, that's not gonna happen, dude. Dude, you can't just stop somebody on the street and take their stuff. All right, look, you want to talk to this man? Because you gotta, because this.
Can you have Sergeant Gutierrez and Lieutenant Turner to either call Mark or his phone to get a hold of me to stay in communication? What number would you like? You got my phone.
See, you think that's funny? That's not funny, man. Liz, see, that's not funny, Jekyll.
Can you email me?
That's the Gentle Campos right there.
I'll just tell you, it's real easy. Tucson,
Yeah. Yeah.
Tucson Police Sucks at gmail.com.
Yes.
Anytime you guys are communicating with us, that's fine. That's it.
See, he's the Jekyll though. See, that's
Police officers that if I make a simple request of, hey, can you have this officer stay in contact with me concerning my property? Can you tell them if I make a simple question like that to tell them, not tell me that it's out of their scope or not part of their job practice when they call themselves professional standards, and it's a professional standard to communicate with someone you're doing business with, especially when you're in the business of stealing their property. And you go
For nothing?
Now Hatch, he's on the SWAT team. He was the one who stole my phone. Sergeant Gutierrez, he's on the SWAT team. Is this what our local SWAT team does? Is steals property from the Corps, arrests them on retaliation,
Yes.
and then refuses to contact them back?
that's exactly what they do.
Well, if you want to say it's outrageous accusations, prove me wrong. Provide me with evidence that shows everything I'm saying is false. I'm waiting. Show me evidence. Make a
wouldn't make
statement.
an accusation.
Please, you're on camera.
Yeah.
Provide us with evidence that any statement I've made is false.
I witnessed a kidnapping in city court the other day.
If any statement I've made
I watched
is
it myself.
false, arrest me for making a false statement.
Well,
Can I make a complaint about the kidnapping?
Mr. Brown wasn't kidnapped, he wasn't arrested.
I've been arrested.
well, if you just
Kidnapped over 19 times, and where you haven't convicted me, you're saying that's not.
so can you get some? Could you make some calls and get our phone out here then? Because you guys just can't do that.
And they're found not
Oh yeah?
guilty,
When will they be
that's
released? What's your
not
protocol?
a kidnapping.
Why do you got so many sergeants and one female officer? Huh? That's what I want to know.
Sound sexy.
You shouldn't be a sergeant. Fired, and I don't know. You're never gonna be a mayor or anything like that. No, that's the Jekyll Campos, y'all. Say hi.
Peterson in.
I got a good old video with you, dude. I know. See, I got a good old video with you. Damn it. See, I can't talk to them either really because I don't have a level head like you, and I don't like chasing them off, man, because I want to get answers. They don't give answers, man. Except for you're not gonna get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, like they did.
Oh, look
give us
at-
answers.
Wanna hear how funny?
Give them back, and they're not going to tell their person to communicate with us concerning our property.
Look at this. This so.
So it's actually IA, or professional standards, is actually the one that's on property. So who do you go to complain about professional?
Check this out. Look at these are pages. Oh, look at. Here's all the officers right here. Look at they block everything out. Here's all the officers right here. All these dudes right here. There's gonna be one or two that I think could be good guys, but they need good following. They need good leadership. And the guys that are on here ain't good leaders, man. I'm not gonna give out the ones that I think might be good because they still treated me like fucking shit for nothing.
And that's his.
But I believe this dude right here, that Payne dude, I believe he, watch, I'll tell you, watch, I'll let you guys see what's up. But look at, this is a trespassing charge. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man, get off of it. Does it really take up like a whole page of ink? You know what I'm saying? Which is the most precious liquid in the world, by the way. Hey, and you know what is funny? Is that there was no damage done. Nobody threw swings. The only assaults that were there were on this dude right here and me. Well, obviously, but the thing is, there was no assaults done. And they want to take evidence. Yeah.
The number of the guy that stole the phone, Officer Hatch, is 791-4467. That's the main guy that stole 4 phones, right?
Yeah, and then that's Sergeant Gutierrez, who is the contact for releasing the phones, and that's his lieutenant.
And he also made up those charges too. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
So they
To
got the
arrest
same
him.
phone number. So Officer Hatch and the sergeant have the same phone number. You see that? So So then, in Turner, who's that, Lieutenant Turner?
Yeah, that's Sergeant Gutierrez.
His Lieutenant Turner's phone number is 837-7230.
Yeah, you remember Lieutenant Turner, we dealt with her before.
You know what?
She's had a cameo on, she's on
Sorry,
Facebook.
bro. Well, left for a little bit.
Sweat.
They might. Yeah, they might. So you don't have to come in, but they probably won't if you come in and go real fast. But they, right now, they don't. Yeah. Yo, I have that in my car right here. All right. Well, why don't you just come in just for a second and then Joe will go out and all right. Yeah, it'll take at least 10 minutes to get. So if you stay here for 7 minutes. All right, bye.
That's funny, man. The way they act is crazy.
Hey, but again,
It's crazy. But they just want to say the
No,
same
no,
thing.
I'm
I mean, I
listening.
can see that we're not trying to hear it. It's because we've already heard it more than. How many times have you heard everything that they've told you? Probably about more than.
Yeah, like it's all a programmed response, like when you call someone at customer service.
Yeah, it's weird.
So
So,
what's the legal thing you're trying to say is why they took the phone, they won't say that?
Because of the crime. And I asked them, I said,
So-
was there any damages? Or I mean, was there any like kind of like bodies laying around? I mean,
When I asked them about the kidnapping, they wouldn't even take the complaint. They automatically said arrest with probable cause. So he automatically assumed probable cause when there wasn't no probable cause. And I was
yeah,
talking about
exactly.
you.
There's no probable cause. It's a kidnapping. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. That's crazy. And you know what's funny is that you always hear it on the street too, like, oh, I'll take you to jail and find out who you are. They take you to jail, they don't find out who you are. They throw you in a room and strap you to a chair and beat the shit out of
I'm
you.
here to make a formal complaint.
But it's all that stuff closed up to that office, isn't it?
No, they're open to 5.
Oh, it looks closed. I thought the lights were on.
You know, the one door's open.
So I want to
It's
go
a double
door
door.
and complain on these dudes for letting that, because these cops just let that dude beat him up and didn't even say nothing. Pretty much gave him a high.
that's what they
no,
let
that
Debbie
door-
Nunez
that
do,
door's
like
for-
just throw water and get away with
That's
it.
for records only. That's
Oh,
for
did I
records.
just get it from here right here?
Yeah, get a complaint here, yeah.
All right, yeah, 6 hours waiting for his name. How many complaints you guys got? I think about 16. Because that was old.
He was out there. I guess he went back to his car or something.
No, we just gotta say he's with us.
We're spending the night here. I'm gonna be here first thing in the morning too, I'll tell you that much.
Well, it's Saturday.
Huh?
There's no crime happens in Tucson after 5 o'clock until Monday morning at 8 o'clock.
We'll have to,
They just put a ban on crime.
we'll have to set up a little campfire in front of the police chief's house.
Oh, what's up, today?
How goes the war?
And here's
You're
Slinky.
not giving this stuff back?
They're not giving nothing back?
No.
Why?
They say they're still in the process of getting a warrant. 72 hours later, they're still trying to get a warrant.
So, what about your phone?
They're still trying to get a warrant.
I'm all been begging.
You know,
72 hours still trying to get a warrant.
in order to get a warrant, they're supposed to have probable cause that something's gone wrong. How do, they want to use the warrant to get their probable cause.
I don't understand what probable cause
No,
is.
they don't.
Yeah, that's what I asked him right now. I said, like, was there any damage or anything like that? I mean, like, was somebody like, there's
Well-
I asked him if probable cause was defined as a black guy walking through a white neighborhood. Yeah.
That is. We gotta leave at 5.
Well, then, make sure everybody knows that Slinky's here.
So I could put on,
This is Slinky.
I'm here to witness the kind of abuse that these tyrants hand out to the citizens of the state of Arizona.
And when he's not doing that, he's single. Are you still single? Are you eligible?
What's
Looks
that?
like that's gonna be a final till I die kind of thing. But yeah,
Hey, Mark, you have that property, you have that property, oh, you already put it out there.
Tell them about your birth control.
yeah. You know what I use for birth control, right?
Your hand?
My personality.
That's what lawyers use for birth control, your personality.
So this is for both of the names right here, Sneaky?
Both of whose names?
Like if I wanna put two names on here?
For what?
I'm just gonna start right now, cause whenever this dude got slammed, whenever this dude got assaulted by that dude across the street over there, like the cops, he told the cops and the cops didn't even do nothing.
You guys were over there?
We were
Outside of city.
Right where we were.
Yes, across the street. Is where you are.
on the public sidewalk where the AT&T building is.
Did you guys ask them if they'll charge him for assault?
Yeah,
Did you try to make it?
they're saying he was completely legal because we were illegal.
Well, that's not the question. The question is, so then I guess the answer is no, they won't charge him for assault.
Right. The blue line is in effect and is shining bright. I count as much as that Italian sandwich shop on 4th Avenue.
Well, as I told you, Mark, I think that if I stay here too long, I will suffer the fate of being served. I don't care.
Are you going to the
I wonder who signed off on this shit,
that one year? You know,
Oh, BJ.
I
Yeah,
want to say it.
I like BJ.
Now
I
you
love
said it in the
BJ.
words.
Oh, so when I Slinky, when I went to court today, they've given that security area a new name. It now has a room number.
It does.
Yes, and they're going to be creating all the signage and the map and everything, and they're going to be putting it up on the wall. So like now, like when you go through that, they're trying to say that you got to go through the metal detector and you got to shake your clothes. You also, if you fail to follow directions in that room, you'll be denied access to the courthouse.
Well,
So how many warrants are going to be added if they enforce that?
I don't know. I cannot say. I don't know how hard that will enforce it or how long they'll keep that policy in effect. You know, the thing is, guys, back to the same thing I said already. We should not be dealing with this at this level. I need to draft an official action that says the Supreme Court of Arizona needs to know in hand.
That's the boring level. We like this level. We'll get both.
You don't like the writing part, huh?
And then I,
Boring. I just like telling them to F off. Yeah.
Oh,
All that
I'd rather
stuff.
do the writing.
Yeah. You don't like the drill part, so
No.
we take that for you.
I don't particularly like that part.
and Christopher, I talked to Christopher Hell. He said that if we don't like what's going on, he's just the enforcer that we need to talk to Antonio Rojas because he's the one,
Chief Judge,
yeah,
well, we'll talk to Antonio.
Did you film everything today when you talked to him?
with what phone?
Yes.
They stole my phone, remember?
That's right. Both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, look, that's not for him, huh? I'm not signing this.
They got 4 phones.
That's for me, right? I put my name here.
They got 4 phones of those right now. So anyway, this is deja vu, and they're using the same.
Did you know that this monkey took poor Hector home by way of Gila Bend so that they would have a McDonald's?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I've never been that
There's
way.
McDonald's everywhere.
I thought you knew. When they were up there, he told me. I asked him, I said, you know where McDonald's is at? He's like, yeah, there's like, and then, but I didn't know we were way out there. And then,
No wonder they took him forever to get home.
yeah, and I didn't know. I never been that way before. I thought Hector knew. And I was like, oh, you've never been out this way? He's like, no. I was like, oh, man. I think we missed the turn.
Out of gas, 100 miles later, ran out of
They ran
gas.
out of gas?
In Catalina, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you just come in your truck.
And he left the passenger door open when he got out, so when I got home, my little handle was full of water.
Past the windows, yeah.
Yeah, no, the passenger door was open, wide open, and idiots
Oh.
across the way didn't even see it open, like this, you know?
For sure, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
And Hector broke my lights out of it.
So anyway, so where are we in the process of, so we're gonna file a special action and all the appeals,
Well,
all
it
the
should stop all,
appeals.
I'm gonna list them all, and
Yeah.
say, look, you guys gotta get in here and get a handle on this, you know, why don't you just decide all of it? And that's why we have to do the special action, because we don't have an equally clean, speedy remedy to
Yes.
keep horsing around like this, going to jail all the time. I got things to do with my life, way better than going to jail.
So, quit being a wimp, Tony.
Huh?
I mean, for them to be able to take our phones like that.
They're not, look, they just stole your phones, like,
Get over it, they stole your phone.
I was thinking there was gonna be something you'd say to ease the effect, but
No,
no, I mean, I got robbed.
They stole your phone just
Call
like
the
they
police.
stole-
Yeah, really, man. You know what, on the streets, you know,
I've been sitting right where you were sitting, you stole mine too. They said it was evidence too, they're gonna get a warrant, but Apple won't give in to a warrant, Apple will not open up my phone for them, they already went to the Supreme Court, you guys know that.
Yeah, Apple, like they went and wanted Apple to do it, Apple's like, you know what, screw you guys, we're a private corporation, we're doing what's legal, we're protecting our consumer base,
Our
take us to court.
Security, yeah, we're not doing it, and the Supreme Court couldn't make it either, they said, oh,
So,
so they can't get my phone.
so as of right now, all three of our charges on the May 30th incident are dropped. So we're totally dropped, all of them are dropped.
And we're
So,
free to start filing
so
our
we're,
claims.
yeah, so we're on the lawsuit part, if they don't,
did you hear they said that they're
Listen.
switching it all up?
Oh, how they're gonna do it? Yeah, I did, I heard about the
do what?
the way they're switching up over at city court, making
Yeah.
the city metal detector different. Stopping you right there, you know, they're doing exactly what we said. Like, the cops told them, well, why didn't you let them bring us in?
Every time
They're
we,
just not gonna let us in.
but then, all over this paperwork, it says that they agree that not letting me in is violating my First Amendment rights, but we're not, we're just not letting them.
Well, now they've decided they don't care none about your first.
Yes.
Amendment, right? They're just not
So they're
gonna let you
changing
in.
again.
Right, just get over. Remember they said, after you went there and we got arrested and then falsely arrested,
Ain't it nice to be the guy that
we
writes the
got,
rules? They
we
have to
got
enforce them?
falsely arrested because nobody ever asked us to leave, remember?
Yeah.
Well, they only said, we're gonna arrest you if you don't stop recording. So instead of trying to, you know, make it better on us, no, they're learning how to abuse the law.
Hello,
And,
yeah, it's been a while.
and so what they do
Yeah.
instead.
Are you
is
working
they
here
go
now?
to the next step and say, stop recording or
Well, they stole my phone. They stole my phone after I asked to press charges against someone for assaulting me. They then stole my phone and put bogus charges against me.
says that you did something.
And now we're trying to negotiate with the SWAT team to get it back because they were the ones that took it.
You know, there was no proof of any kind of harassment for you. You should have never had that. But my hope is that we go to the Supreme Court and say, look, here's what's happening. Do you even know this? They're gonna say, no, we didn't, and intervene. And intervene quickly, I hope. Because I think that's what we're gonna go.
Yeah, so right now, all the charges dropped, so the remedy that way is out, but we still got 2 appeals of the
Pending.
injunction of harassment pending.
One is we're done.
One's totally
writing one,
finished, yep,
And
right.
one, we'll get a reply here in the next day or so. Did you ever get a response yet?
No, well, there's a time limit on everything that happens, except after it gets to this point, the judge has no time
No,
limit.
but I mean on the second one, have you gotten a second response?
Not yet,
on the other
and that
one?
should be coming within
any
the next,
day.
8 days, yeah.
Any day, any day.
Yep. So then we'll have all of them appealed. And then the next step is, of course, is the Supreme Court.
Well, of course, the Supreme Court could deny my special action and say, look, you have a plain remedy, you're working through appeal, go ahead and just take that
Yeah,
process.
but that's a remedy, that's a remedy only for the injunction against harassment. It's not a remedy
for the,
They arrested.
yeah, all the other stuff that they're doing.
Well, I'm gonna put that in there too, anyway, why not?
Yeah.
You have to stop all
Yeah, because there's nowhere, because they're using Rule 122
of it. They're
to
abusing,
arrest.
they're
Abusing.
abusing Rule 1.
So tell me this, if Judge Antonio Rojas is
Riojas.
yeah,
Riojas.
Riojas.
In Spanish?
Riojas.
There's a general rule in Spanish, you pronounce every letter, not like English. So his name is R-I-O-S.
Oas. Riojas.
All right, we're past that.
And so like if he's the main person behind Christopher Hell pulling the strings, abusing this, is that a bar or judicial review complaint?
My answer on that would be, have to be an unequivocal no, because, you know, you're not happy with his behavior, but the question for a bar complaint or a judicial complaint, has he done anything, you know, when I got a bar complaint, if you remember, Anthony, I got a bar complaint for doing the filming, and considering how they treated me in that, it's highly unlikely they would feel the same way about the judge for punishing us, okay? But not only that, it's my understanding, and Mark well knows, and you guys know, that they read that rule differently than we do. And the biggest crux is, they say that the rule which says you cannot record anybody outside a courtroom without that individual's consent, they read it that way, and Riojas was the one that told us for help that individual means any individual, police officer, court clerk, customer, and that's the way they read it. Now,
That was Waters, Judge Waters, Michael Waters. That's what's
also Riojas too, and I heard out of Hale's mouth too.
Oh.
I heard out of Christopher Hale too. He believes the individual means anybody. You can't record anybody without
They didn't read the
consent.
definitions in there.
Well, they read them, but they don't read them. So my point is this: we do not have a complaint for him being an ethical complaint. If he has any good faith basis for doing what he's doing, and since he can hang his hat on the definition of individual, he can go ahead and abuse the rule if he's been doing it. And that again is why I want to go to the special action. Let's go to the Supreme Court of Arizona, who wrote the rule, and say, what do you guys say it means? Individual? Does it mean, like I say it does, except the court as the definitions in 122, which are applied to 121.1? So the answer is whether he's done anything unethical is no, because he should be noticed as a stupid judge who can't read a simple statute. It's not unethical.
Because I'm just wondering, when it comes to the Judicial Review Board, do they hold the administrative or the head judge responsible for the behavior and actions of everybody under him?
Let me cut to your chase and put it to you like this. The Judicial Review Board sees all of us as a bunch of outrageous hecklers that should be punished more severely. So just think about that for a minute. Let that set in. And there's your answer on that. We're on the wrong side of that law.
So last night I was at the art museum, and like if you go inside, like if you go down the little funnel in the middle of the 30 Americans and gallery or exhibit, you go to the very bottom, they have a little room that's an exhibit that looks exactly like the state legislature.
Well, I think it's sad that we live in this country where we pretend to have all these rules that guarantee you a whole bunch of rights on paper, and in actual practicality, where we're sitting right here in this room, we don't have any of them. Okay? We have this wonderful rag out there called the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. We have that. But, it's not really hard to ever pay any attention to. That's how it goes. It's an illusion. It's an illusion that you're free. Are you kidding me? It's only illusion of freedom that we have in this country. You don't really have real freedom. You just have the idea. Everybody thinks that you're innocent until proven guilty. Everybody thinks that you have due process. And everybody thinks that this is a justice system. And see, as long as everybody keeps drinking that Kool-Aid and thinking that, the system goes on rolling over the little people like y'all. Right? Sad but true. Okay, folks. They're gonna leave you just sitting down here ignoring you, you know, until you.
Oh, no, we already talked to them. They already told us they're gonna ignore us for the rest of the day. We was waiting for you.
Oh. This is all just for me. I feel very special.
Yeah, they came out and they said a bunch of BS and what.
So what are you holding now? The 4 phones? 3 phones? 2 and 4 what? All 4 phones?
Well, I know they took 2 of mine.
For 2 years.
So they are currently in possession of 4 phones. Stole 4 phones.
Yes.
And you know what was funny? is that they asked, they said, what about Anthony? And Anthony was like, and then the cop was like, the Hatch was like, oh, you know, like, he's good. She's like, there's no, you know, like, no, he's free. You know, nothing's wrong with him. And so when they said that, I passed my phone off to him. And then they ended up throwing charges on this today.
Yeah, because they
let him go
like
into the phones.
Yeah,
Anthony
they did the
knows
same thing that they did to you.
Oh, I know.
To him.
And that was after I told him, hey, why did you even ask me for my phone? Why don't you just jerk me up and steal it out of your pocket like the bitch you are?
So thank you for teaching them how to do that.
They mastered that.
They mastered it real
They
quick.
took my advice, they don't even horse around, they just steal it from you. Right?
They won't even ring no bells or anything.
Yeah, just, do not, boom, here's your phone, slip right out of your pocket. Like pickpockets.
Yeah.
Well, they are pickpockets. They took it out of your pocket, so they're common pickpockets. But anyway, this has been fun, guys. But if they're just gonna make you stay here and record, I'm gonna take off.
Yeah.
I wanna go down tonight.
Are you guys really in today or take them with you and turn them?
I think I'm gonna take him back into the house with me and put him in there because I'm trying to write him and stuff, but I'd rather listen.
Yeah.
To what?
So-
All this babble? All
Yes.
this drivel?
So,
Yes.
let's do that. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah.
You can take me, I can take one. I got one seat for one. Let's go.
I got 1 seat for 1 too.
Let's go to the DT and then after that we'll go somewhere.
Where are we gonna go for our after action report then?
I'll tell you about that offline.
Oh, that's right. It was not secret.
Because remember.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot, yeah.
Any last words? Any last statements?
Hey, I'm still single, ladies. Get me while it gets good.
Mark?
I was gonna say, keep watching and, we're gonna be back here probably Monday, Tuesday until they give our phones back.
And Tucson Police still sucks?
Tucson Police what?
Still sucks?
They still suck.
Hell yeah.
Yes, they do. And,
El Charo Negro?
I'm all sad.
What's your last?
I didn't realize it was Friday.
you're going with him, right? Yeah. You're riding with him, you're riding with him. He's the
I
guy.
already took off.
No, he's out there.
We'll see what's up. I'm gonna be back here tomorrow though. Man, I'm gonna be back here Monday. I'm definitely gonna be back here Monday.
So remember, everybody, half the people on this live stream watching are cops, and I'm gonna tell you cops there, stop stealing phones. Give my phone back. You know, oh, you Tucson police cops, if you don't want us coming down here, you know, and complaining about you kidnapping, then stop kidnapping. If you don't want us to come down and complain about you stealing phones, then stop stealing phones. Simple as that. Thank you, coppers. But I know you ain't gonna stop stealing, and you're not gonna stop abusing your power. So you're gonna leave me with a lot of work to do the next 20 years.
Yeah. I'm just getting started too, and yeah, seriously, man, stop putting your hands on people. I mean, seriously, how many pairs of balls do you grab a day?
There's no justice without us.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Yep. All right, guys, you kill it?
Trying to.
Remember, you got, this is, you're gonna take this with you, right, the tablet?
Yeah, well, that's why I was like, we're going to the same spot. I thought you were still
Yeah,
doing
we'll
it.
bring it. All right.
You guys are still doing your thing?
Yeah. Cool.